Physical education! Wow, what an amazing video. This is just pure genius. 5 days of field day, Monday through Friday. Wow, just wow. I could watch these all day long, and of course exercise along with them. You truly are a genius for making such an amazing virtual field day. Oh, well, hello there. I didn't see you step in. Sorry, I was busy reciting my favorite poem. Right now is going to be your first virtual workout for the school year. Now, as I told you before, find an open space in your homestead or living quarters with your parents' and guardians' permission. I'm in my living room. Make sure you inspect, make sure there's no couches or chairs in the way. As you see, there's a dangerous wooden horse here that I could bang into, so I'm going to be very careful to stay away from that thing. Also, my fan's on, and I don't want to hit it during my workout, so I just turn it off. Now, I'm going around to make sure I can't touch anything so I don't crash into any items. I also have a jug of water here in case I need to take a break and take a sip of water to hydrate myself. 64 ounces here of water, children. This is going to be your intro to fitness. This is going to be our warm-up to get our bodies ready for some exercises. So follow along with me. Let's go. And right now, I'm walking in place. Although I'm staying in one spot, I'm still walking, moving my arms and legs. Again, this is a warm-up. It is not a race. I'm not trying to be first place or champion of the world right now. I'm just walking in one spot. Now, everyone's rooms may be a little different where you're exercising, or maybe you're outside with a parent or guardian and you have plenty of space to social distance and exercise. You don't have to stay in one spot. You can walk in circles like I am right now. But again, I'm aware of my surroundings. I'm gonna make sure I don't crash into one of my couches or the dangerous wooden horse. And I'm going in circles, or you can go up and back if you choose to. Up and back, hello, ha ha ha. And let's go up and back a few more times. If you want to flex, go ahead, show me those muscles. Ha 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 ha. And again, just walking now. Don't worry, it's gonna get intense very quickly. And let's jog. I'm jogging in place. I'm not sprinting, jogging. You know what jogging is? It's a slower run. That way I'm not using all of my energy. I'm moving my arms and legs. I'm trying to stand straight up. Oh, it's a good old time. My heart's beating a little faster. And keep going, try your best. If you need to slow down, that's fine. I'm gonna actually go in little circles here. I'm gonna move around. Again, I have the space to do that. If you have more open space at your homestead or living quarters, that's fine. Do it. Excellent job, students. Keep it up. Now we're going to do something called skiers. If you ever went skiing before, I have not, but I've seen photographs of skiers. You're going to bring one arm out and your opposite arm out as well. Right arm out, left arm out, and keep switching. Right arm out, left arm out. Bring out your opposite legs. Tricky demonstrating this and try to explain it over virtually. But just try your best. If you want to mirror me, that's fine. If you want to pause the video and practice the skier, be our guest. That option's always out there. This involves some jumping, some movement, some agility. This is a warm-up. You don't have to do it super fast if you don't want to, of course. Keep it up. You're doing a great job. I'm very proud of you. This is not easy. And now I want you to chop your feet. Chop as fast as you can. This is the home stretch. This is almost the end. Done a great job so far. Finish it the right way. If you want to sprint back and forth, you have the room to do that. Do it. Or if you just want to keep chopping your feet in place, that's fine as well. I'm going to go back and forth, left and right, right, left. I know when I teach this in person, in the traditional physical education setting, students always ask to sprint right away. Well, now's your chance. Chop those feet. Chop, chop, chop. Keep going. You're doing great. If you're sweating, that's great. That means you're working hard. If you're one of those people saying, "Oh, I'm not tired at all," then speed up. You can always make this more challenging. Raise your intensity if you have to. And that's a wrap. Good job. Feel great, feel ready, feel loose, feel like you can warm up. At this time, if you need a drink, go ahead. I'm going to get my water, all 64 ounces of it. Of course, I'm not going to drink 64 ounces right now. Just get a little sip, because if you drink too much, well, you might be too full and you won't feel at your best while exercising. If you touch the ground or anything else, please remember to wash your hands or use hand sanitizer. Now we're going to stretch it out since our bodies are loose. So just follow along with me, try your best, and that's all that counts. Just think of me like a mirror. You just copy and mirror along with me. Put my feet together, I'm going to raise my hands up and bring them to my sides like I'm going through water. Scrape your shoulders. Get your back straight, it's great for your posture. That means how you stand up straight. Now I'm going to turn my side. You don't have to turn your side, but I'm just turning my side so you can see me better. Down and back up. And I'm going to bend over. Keep my legs as straight as I can, but they're slightly bent though, but not completely bent. And I'll make sure I turn to the side, but I'm just going to reach over as far as I can. If you can't touch your toes or the ground, that's perfectly fine. There's people who are way more flexible, probably go farther than I can. So I'm going to turn my side and show you how it looks. Don't fully extend your legs, keep them slightly bent, but not too much. And make sure you're breathing when doing this. And raise back up. Reach up to the sky, bring your hands through the imaginary water. And I'm gonna have my feet a little past shoulder width. That means you're gonna have them wider than your shoulders. It's the parts of your arms that connect to your neck. It's the easy way to explain it. But I'm gonna lean to my right side. If you wanna mirror me, so your left side. I have my arms up. I'm gonna lean to the side. I'm not going all the way down. If you want to, you can. Go at your own pace, but this is just a warm-up, and I'm just going to lean slightly to each side. So lean. If you need to hold on to something, like you see that my couch is next to me when I'm doing this, I could always just reach over and lean and hold on to that to help me with my balance. I know I have some students who go even farther than I can. That's great, do it. All right, after leaning to both sides, reach down to the middle. As far as you can, I'm just going to walk my hands back and forth to each foot. to stretch out my body, get my back nice and loose to prevent injury. Raise my arms up, and I'm going to lean one more time. Maybe you can go a little further. I'll put my hands up in the air. If you want to do that, you can. If it feels like you're going to fall, then put your hands down and don't go as far. You don't have to bring your hands above your head. You can keep them to your sides. That way you can brace yourself in case you fall. And I'm feeling pretty good, and go a little farther. Stand back up. And I'm going to have my feet together. I'm going to turn my side so you can see what I'm doing, because I think it's better from a side view, but I'm taking 1 foot forward, 1 foot in the back, and notice my feet are flat on the ground. A lot of times when we have in-person classes in traditional physical education, people like to raise that back foot up. This is a calf stretch. You need that back foot on the floor for it to work right. I like to raise my arms up in the air as well. That way my back's straight, I get a stretch in my back. I'm standing straight up, and I'm focusing more on stretching my calf out. You don't have to raise your arms up like I am. Make sure you do switch your feet. And we're not doing splits. It's a whole different type of stretch. We're going to work on our balance now. I'm raising my right foot up. If you need to hold on to something when you're balancing, that's fine. Bring your foot up. If it feels like you're going to fall, put that foot down. Don't hop around and fall down and hurt yourself. We do not want that to happen. If you're really good at balance, if you want to stick your arms out, do arm circles, that's great. Switch to your opposite leg. When you grab that leg, bring it up towards your chest as far as you can. That way you're getting not only work on your balance, but you're also getting a stretch. There, a few more seconds. Slowly put your foot down, and I'm going to sit down and crisscross applesauce. Keep your back straight. You're going to lift your arms up and just tilt your arms to one side. You can mirror me if you want. Tilt to one side as far as you can, but make sure you keep those arms straight and your back straight. Don't bend your back. Don't bend your back forward, of course. And now you can bend your back forward and reach forward as far as you can. You don't have to touch the ground. If you can go farther than I am, that's great. Do it. I'm gonna sit straight back up. Actually, move out a little more because I have more room. You don't have to do this though if you don't want. You might have plenty of room, more room than I do. But I'm going to stick my legs straight out, have my feet together, and make sure you put your hands together. Don't separate them, but reach as far as you can go. I'm grabbing my toes. If you can't reach your toes, that's okay. But make sure your legs are straight. When we have physical education inside the gym cafetorium at school, I typically see many students who just want to touch their toes and they'll bend their legs. If you're bending your legs during this stretch, it doesn't do anything for you. Keep your legs straight. But that wraps it up, boys and girls. You did an excellent job. I'm very proud of you. I hope you feel nice and loose. I do. In fact, I'm going to spring up. You don't have to do that though. Also, check out the brand new physical education t-shirt. Physical education!